Welcome back to my mental health and crime channel. This is the case of the Idaho. May the victims rest in peace, condolence to the families, and may the correct justice be served. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the contents in this channel. This is all my thoughts, my opinions, and my speculations. We can agree to disagree. Today I'd like to talk a bit about Xana Kanoodle. May she rest in peace. One of the biggest red flags for me personally is that Xana changed her door locks the weekend before the unalivings. Xana lives on the second floor. The living room is on the second floor. And the surviving roommate, DM, the main witness, lives on the second floor too. I've always wondered what was the relationship between the roommates. I mean all the roommates and Ethan. Were they getting along? Was there any beef going on? People usually do not go around changing their locks or fixing their locks if it doesn't need fixing. It costs a lot of money to change your locks, and I don't think Xana would have been doing it for no reason. She definitely had to have a reason to have changed her locks. She got a father to help her to change her locks. So the father is a witness to it. Were there many people who knew the code to this house? Like it was said, it was a party venue. Or did someone have Xana's code for the lock? Xana had many friends. She was a social butterfly, lively person. May she rest in peace. And we know that there was brewing beef between Xana and Ethan. Sorry, not between Xana and Ethan. Let me correct myself. There was beef. Xana and Ethan against David Lodge and David Baracho. We've even heard that there was a fight that took place at the Sigma Chi fraternity party that night. And I wonder if somebody came after Xana and Ethan. Pay attention to the fact that Xana and Ethan's timeline was the most confusing timeline and informations the police seem to be receiving. Sigma Chi fraternity was under a microscope, like Inside Edition mentioned. There was an investigation going on from the FBI. I wonder what led the focus of the FBI and the police towards Sigma Chi. I'm sure rumors and speculations must have been coming from the college, or maybe the FBI was getting tips that the Sigma Chi were involved, allegedly. The couple's timeline has never been announced by the police. They just said that they all all the victims, all 4 victims came home at 1:45. And we know that that is not true. Maddie and Kaylee, may they rest in peace, came home at 1:56. And the police did not change the timeline. I wonder why. Ethan, his friend, got a text message from him at 2 a.m. And Ethan said he was still at the Sigma Chi. So the friend said Ethan couldn't have been home until 2:10, 2:15. The friend and the friend's mother, who received the text, contacted the FBI, and the mother said it's frustrating that the FBI did not change the timelines. I found it strange that DM and BF did not mention seeing Ethan at all. We were told that Ethan was found on the doorway of Zana's room in the beginning of this case.
Idaho murder case. A couple of sources with knowledge of the investigation have told News Nation some details that up until now we did not know. Let me lay a few of these details out, but I do want to warn you that this is graphic information and it is uncomfortable to details that up until now we did not know. Let me lay a few of these details out, but I do want to warn you that this is graphic information and it is uncomfortable to hear this because we're talking about innocent kids who were killed in that home back in October. And not only that, this is evidence that likely will come out in court at some point. Whether it will be germane to who the killer is or not, that remains to be seen. But it could be evidence nonetheless. With that in mind, let me let you know what these sources have told News Nation. Number one, they told us that the victims, Kaylee Gonzalez and Madison Mogan, were killed first, and they confirmed that Ethan Chapin and Xana Kernodle were killed on the second floor afterwards. And Xana Kernodle were killed on the second floor afterwards. And these are some of the other details that they have released. They said that Ethan Chapin was killed in the doorway of Xana Kernodle's room before the killer set upon Xana. The sources say that it appeared Ethan had stepped partly into the hallway where the attack may have begun. These sources also say that Ethan Chapin suffered a slash to the neck.
So this may come in some point of the trial. This information may come out, according to Banfield. Ethan was found at the at the doorway of Xana. He was partially on his way out of the room. And if that is the case, then makes me believe that DM and BF are dishonest, because they said they saw Xana on the floor and they thought she was passed out, that she was intoxicated. But how could they have not spotted Ethan first? Ethan is 6'4". His height. He's a very tall boy. May he rest in peace. They would have definitely seen Ethan. So where's all these lies coming from? Why were the timelines changed? Why are the stories changing? Why are DM and BF pretending that they did not smell anything, did not hear the noises? You see your roommate pass out on the floor twice? What would make you think that the person is intoxicated when you already saw a man with a black mask? Why doesn't DM and BF's story make sense? DM said that she saw a man with a black mask in black clothing. And BF said to DM on the text message she thought she saw Zana wearing black. I think that's the escapatory evidence with BF, because she admitted that she saw Zana wearing black. When did she see her? Was Zana climbing up the steps from the ground floor? Did she pass BF's room? Make it make sense.
3 weeks since 4 University of Idaho students were nothing short of slaughtered in their apartment building. Tonight, detectives are telling News Nation they are combing through 113 pieces of physical evidence, 4,000 crime scene photographs. There are even three-dimensional scans of that home. But the killer is still on the loose, and no indication from investigators on who could have committed this gruesome crime. News Nation senior national correspondent Brian Entin live for us on the ground in Moscow, Idaho tonight. Brian, we are hearing from the victims' family members
that so many people have been cleared already. They say they want to know the alibis, that police aren't sharing the alibis with them, and they want more information. Take a listen.
Is anyone acting differently since the murders? I mean, is there anyone that you have a weird feeling about that the girls knew or that comes to mind?
Yeah, I would say not in the immediate circle by any means, but a few of the names that have been circulating around, I think it's hard not to kind of, dig into this. And I don't know how much of that is just because we have so little information from law enforcement and how much of it really is, a sister or a father's intuition.
Can you elaborate?
Yeah, I would say not in the immediate circle by any means, but a few of the names that have been circulating around, I think it's hard not to kind of, dig into this. And I don't know how much of that is just because we have so little information from law enforcement and how much of it really is, a sister or a father's intuition.
Can you elaborate at all? I don't know. You don't have to give a name, but I mean, is it someone that she knew, or?
I have something to say about that. I just feel like there's been a couple individuals that were cleared very fast. That may not, maybe should not have been. And yeah.
She had the strong alibi.
Just really fast.
If you can dismiss
an hour later, and we're like, what? And I don't know. I don't know anything about those individuals. I just know
Right.
they were people that, definitely should have been looked at, and yeah.
I don't know what would prevent you from sharing somebody's alibi.
Yeah, I think that's what we're struggling with. So it's like, we know what we know. We've, fought for Jack, Kaylee's boyfriend, and, we still stand that way. So I did just kind of want to clear that up while we're talking through this ambiguity that, that's not what we're honing in on here.
We don't want to make more victims out of innocent people.
Exactly.
We definitely don't want to do that.
Isn't it strange that the G family's narratives and opinions have changed within 2.5 years? I wonder who they're talking about. Who was cleared out too quickly? The Sigma Chi boys? Allegedly? John Jack Showalter? Allegedly? The people on the grub truck? Who are they actually talking about? But I do agree with them. People were cleared out too soon. Alivira, I want to know why Jack D was the last one to be ruled out. Just a question. Find that to be strange. And why was there so many rumors circulating from the college in the beginning that it was one of the victims' boyfriend or former boyfriend? Why did the mayor say it was a crime of passion?
In a house near the University of Idaho last weekend.
Sarah Robinson talked exclusively with her father in Avondale today. Still so many questions, Sarah.
Yes, a lot of questions. Xana Kernodle was raised in Idaho, but she spent time here in the valley since her dad moved to Avondale a few years ago. He describes her as fun, smart, and strong-willed, and says it's impossible to imagine she was killed in the worst homicide police say they've ever seen in this small Idaho city.
She didn't really worry about the drama stuff that much.
Yeah.
She wasn't into that. She just liked having fun, wasn't worried about materialistic things. She was with her friends all the time.
Avondale father Jeffrey Kernodle, who was too distraught to be on camera, remembering the life of his daughter, Xana, one of the victims of the brutal stabbing at the University of Idaho, leaving 4 college roommates dead on Sunday.
I heard from her even before we went out, I think midnight. The last time I heard from her, and she was fine.
The murders happened early Sunday morning, rocking the small town of Moscow, Idaho, which hasn't had a murder since 2015, according to state records.
I have no idea. That doesn't make sense.
He says Xana was in constant communication with her family, and nothing about that night seemed unusual. Was in constant communication with her family, and nothing about that night seemed unusual.
The door locks with the number code. Every time you open it, like I had to go back to I had to go around the house to get in the house because of the number code. So they either knew that or they just kind of went around and found the slider open.
A father struggling to understand how this could have happened. Why Xana?
They were just hanging out at home.
Yeah.
Xana was hanging out at home with her boyfriend.
2 other female roommates, Madison Mogan and Kaylee Gonsalves, were killed along with Xana's boyfriend, Ethan Chapin, who Jeffrey loved.
Her and Ethan were together about a year, give or take some, whatever, but she really, when I went up there, I saw her just, a week before that, she changed a lot. She had a life. She got to see what it was to have a boyfriend to live with and have a real life, and she really, turned around and was being really responsible. With studies and stuff, I was really impressed.
Kernodle says there's one thing the autopsy shows for certain. Xana, a strong-willed girl, fought her killer until the very end.
Bruises and, maybe hurt by the knife or whatever.
So Jeff Kernodle helped his daughter Xana the weekend before the quadruples to change her lock. I wonder why Xana needed to change her lock. Xana and DM are the 2 roommates that share the second floor and the living room. Ethan seemed to be spending a lot of time at 1122 Kings Road, and I believe he had brewing beef with the Davids. It makes me personally believe that Xana and Ethan got attacked on the way coming inside the house, or maybe in the kitchen or living room. If you look at the kitchen, the pictures of the crime scene in the kitchen and the living room, you'll notice that it looked like the crime scenes happened there. I'm sure Maddie and Kaylee were found in bed, but what about Xana and Ethan is the question. Did the fight start in the kitchen? Did it start in front of the sliding door or outside the house? Look at the kitchen door. That can't be oil stains or something like that. It looks like it's red liquid dripping. I personally believe the fight started in the kitchen. I must have continued upstairs in the living room and the rooms. This is what Ethan Chapin, his sister-in-law, said to the news in the beginning. So it seems like the Chapins didn't even believe DM. I agree with her. DM needs to explain herself properly. DM, how come you didn't mention Ethan? He was lying on the doorway. I don't personally believe that BF saw DM and didn't touch her.
In terms of the locks being replaced that Xana's mother was speaking about, that's interesting to me. I'd want to know why. Was it replaced simply because, a mundane thing that it was just broken? Or was it replaced because she didn't feel safe? So I think that's really a critical thing to look at.
So why did Xana get her locks changed? Isn't it strange that we heard that Kaylee had a stalker and Xana got her locks changed? Was there some kind of threat? Were these girls threatened, or did they land themselves into some deep problems? Because if you know if somebody's coming to get you, or if you feel uncertain, I don't think college students would like to tell their parents, because their parents will ask them to come home, or the parents will report it to the university president. So I didn't think Xana wanted to worry her father. But what I don't understand is her father said he spoke to Xana at midnight, 12 p.m., and Xana was just chilling at home. So did someone come and attack them at home while they were chilling? Or was somebody already hiding in the house? And Xana could have been chilling in the living room, and the people could have come from the vacant room, charged upstairs and attacked them. And I believe if that was the case, it would have been the same people that left the front door wide open. Let me know what you'll think. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love to thank all my subscribers. Stay blessed and have a lovely week.